you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I had it going. She told me to stop it. No, I want to get my pass outs done. I can't get those apart.
I can't keep up.
How am I supposed to hear your?
I know, right?
You can do it.
Oh.
What we do is, we just, yeah, I mean, everybody understands, this is line, but not.
When do you want me to start taping you?
Right now.
Oh, it's gonna be way
Well,
less.
thank you all for attending this evening for our Wine Snobs 101. The first thing that we are going to discuss is proper wine tasting. Now, with this in mind, before we begin, let us make sure that we are using the proper glass, which will be discussed later this evening. Secondly, we want to make sure, how do we hold the glass? Oh! We must always hold the glass by the stem. And the reason, please, the reason for this is,
Shut up over there.
when we hold it by the bowl, we get our slimy little fingerprints all over the beautiful Riedel crystal, as well as change the temperature of our wine. I can't imagine. So, shall we begin wine tasting 101? First thing we must do is look at the color of the wine. Oh yes, when we look at the color of the wine, what do we see? What does it tell you? We hold it up, we can tell possibly the age of the wine, possibly the varietal that you're drinking. It's a lot of fun to guess. Secondly, as we move along, we are going to take a smell of our wine. Everyone? And by smelling the wine, we are going to compare it to when we are done swirling it. Now, the next step in this is swirling our wine. Please, pay attention. What does this do, you ask? Well, it opens up the bouquet, my dear, and it gives you that beautiful aroma. And as we do it, we come to a very controversial subject, and that would be what we call legs, what we see falling down in the glass. Some people say that the legs are an indication of the high alcohol content. The more legs, the higher the alcohol content. Really? After we have done that, we will proceed to inhale deeply, repeatedly, with our eyes closed. We shall do this twice. Oh, magnificent. Oh, just lush, lush, lush. The reason for this is, thank you. The reason for this is, what do we smell? What are the aromas that we're getting? As we have swirled the wine and opened it up, the esters, the esters, and the aldehydes have now risen up into the glass and through our nose. And we can now smell the wonderful bouquets. Oh, I went the wrong way. Now, once we have done this, we come to the most important part, which is tasting our lovely wine. But there are two things we must know. We want to know that we want to leave it in our mouth for 3 to 5 seconds because we want to awaken all of our taste buds and feel this luscious wine. So when we put it in our mouth, we will swirl it throughout our whole mouth. And then we will purse our lips, breathe in through our mouth, and we will exhale through our nose. We will do this twice. And the reason for this being that the nose is the only place we can truly detect the aromas. Therefore, we need to bring it through. So shall we begin by tasting our wine the proper way?
Cheers.
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 Were you ever in acting school or in plays?
She only has a minute left.
Let's try that again, shall we?
And again.
tasting, we will discuss that at a later date. After we have tasted the wine, we would like to talk about the aftertaste or the finish. Is the finish long? Does that aroma and that bouquet and that flavor stay in your mouth for a long time? Well, now it would be time to write down exactly what we think of the wine that we've just experienced. I have given you some pointers on the previous pages that will help you get through this. And I thank you for your time. And here's cheers. Cheers.